everyone, I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Mary Beth.
Welcome to Turning Pages. Today we're going to talk about, even though it's a little bit early, we're going to talk about what is Nano and why you might want to start preparing now, and why you might want to do it. We know that it's only October.
No, now's the time.
Now is the time for Nano.
Right. So if you don't know, it's NaNoWriMo, which stands for National Novel Writing Month. It happens every November. This will be my 10th year participating, or 11th, I forget. It's a non-for-profit organization. A lot of teachers get involved with it because they have versions that, you know, even younger kids can do. It's supposed to be writing 50,000 words in the month of November. You don't necessarily have to finish your novel. I find it's a great catalyst to start because none of my novels stay at 50,000 words.
Right.
But it's a lot of support and camaraderie, and it's excitement. It happens all over the world, and I really, really recommend it for anybody.
What's great is that it takes like the digital platform and it brings it into the local community. So because we know that writing can be extremely solitary and lonely, you know, it's something you do in your spare time or your free time, or you make time for it, as we've talked about. It's nice to get out and do, you know, maybe a write-in or, you know, do a weekly meetup with a group in your area. And if you sign up on the website, you put in your location and you can go through all the different areas. We've kind of started our own little region clutch over the time, just from the people that you meet. And you gravitate towards certain people, but I find that the added bonus of, you know, you've signed up, you've put in the project, you've done all that, and then you're kind of being held accountable with each other. Like, how many do you have? And it's not to make you feel bad, but it's to motivate you.
Right, because you can challenge each other. You can see when you put in your daily word count, they suggest 1,665 words a day if you want to stay on track.
Unmanageable, really. But say during the week you're only writing about 500 or 600 words. You know, on the weekends you can plow through if you have that kind of a job, or whatever your days are off. You know, we've done it where we've written, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 words in a chunk,
and
then you know,
and then nothing,
during the week, and that's okay too, because
however you work it to get it done. But as we were saying, you make friends on the website, whether it's the people you're meeting up with or people, you know, in Australia, people in France, wherever. You can track their word count because you put it in daily or whenever you write, and it's a good way to kind of see, oh, there's that girl. Right. She's 10,000 more words than me. I gotta step it up and catch up to her.
Right. And it is, it's fun, right? You can you can donate, and we encourage you to do so. And then you get like stickers and shirts and
all sorts of fun stuff.
Journals.
I don't think I have anything with me over here, but I do have a bunch of cool stuff that I've gotten from them. There's whole forums. If you get stuck, they suggest plot bunnies. You can ask questions. You know, if you're writing a crime thriller and you don't know if a cop would do that, you can post it, and a lot of times you'll find people who are in that profession that can give you information.
It's a network, right?
Yeah,
it's a huge network, a wealth of information. Not beyond just the idea that you're writing, because we're all writing all the time.
And it doesn't have to be young adults.
No.
It can be any genre. It could be any age. I 1 year wrote short stories. I did 2.5 short stories because I didn't finish the third. But I did hit my 50,000 words. There's also something called Write All Night, which is a lot of fun. It's literally getting together.
She does it. I can't.
Well, maybe this year. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll
see.
Into it.
We'll see.
I wasn't able to do it last year, but the prior year I did it, and it was great. We all met together in an old art gallery that allowed us to have space, and they brought in speakers. They brought in a guy who was an EMT/mortician, and he was really creepy, but he was great to ask questions for. They brought in a woman who had some kind of personality disorder issues. She was fascinating. They took us across the street to the local jail that had a whole bunch of history in the courthouse there. So it was a whole event, and they did raffles. You put every hour, you put your word count up on the board so that you could track and people could, you know, motivate each other.
Yay.
They had little things where you had to,
How many
get up and
words
dance.
did you write in that one?
I want to say I wrote close to 10,000 words in that weekend. So, and I slept very little.
Yes.
Because it was a hard floor and it was freezing. They blew all the circuits. And so we didn't have a whole lot of heaters. We had a couple that we could plug in with our laptops, but I wrote inside my sleeping bag.
She did
Whatever
accomplish
works.
a lot. But
was
basically
fun.
it's just like ways to do writerly things with other writers. Right. And but we wanted to talk about it now because there are some things that you should start to do, and we're gonna do a series of videos kind of talking about that. We'll probably put some stuff on the actual blog.
Yes.
Things like plotting and outlining, and even if you're not someone who outlines, there are certain things that you need to have going into it to increase your chances of winning and being successful. And winning, of course, means that you hit the 50,000 word mark. Whether or not that's the completion of your book, probably not, right?
But honestly, to me, winning is you making a concentrated effort to write every day.
Yes, if you look at what all of the motivational speakers, all these people say, it is once you make the decision about being a writer to write every day. Stephen King says it. I mean, there's so many people who say you have to write every day. If you're not writing every day, you're probably really frustrated. Right, Mary Beth?
Yeah.
Mary Beth's been busy. I've been busy.
I'm sorry.
So you gotta kind of commit yourself, and I think that Nano is a great way. The days get shorter, the nights get longer, and it's a great way to recommit yourself to the craft and give you that boost that you probably need moving forward. We're gonna participate. We'll be blogging about it and talking about it.
Right.
And
feel free to join us. You can, we'll put up our names over at Nano, and you can follow us, and we'll be happy to help motivate you.
Absolutely.
And we can put up some challenges, things like that. Whatever you need to help you get it done. And don't forget that you don't have to, one of the glories of Nano is you don't edit.
Right.
You just write. You just move forward. You don't go back and tweak everything because that's not how the story gets done.
Right.
And you can do, we were talking about you don't have to do any genres. You can write fan fiction.
Yeah.
If you
just be writing.
Right. Whatever you want. I don't care if you want to write your, college essay. That's got to be, hopefully it's not 50,000 words, but whatever you choose.
To jumpstart it.
Right.
And you'll find probably, I think this happens to both of us, that when we're doing it, we've got other ideas that start popping through because we're committed to sitting down and writing. And that's really what it's kind of all about here. So we'd love to have you on our journey with us, and let us know, are you going to be doing Nano?
Right. Let us know your name. We'll add you. We need friends.
Yes. One can never have too many writer friends.
If you're local, I have no idea who watches, but if anybody is local, like Central Jersey, South Jersey area, come to a write-in. I normally host them in Monmouth/Ocean County area. So come join us.
Yeah,
we'd love to meet you.
Yep, absolutely. And leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Until next time, Literati.
Bye.
Bye-bye.